Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordam. We are back for some more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous in last Azlanti. At the end of last episode I started the process of leveling up all of my companions here, but I kind of did not notice the time, so we're gonna do everything fresh on this episode. I had shown my process for my main character here. We're gonna go for level 4 in Dragon Disciple for our 9th level, giving us pretty much the best bonuses out of this entire class here. So I'm gonna get an additional point of AC and an additional +2 to my strength score. Very, very good. And this will be the last point we put in Dragon Disciple for at least a while. In terms of skill points, I will just keep going for athletics and trickery as I've been doing. And for my feat, I will go for something that might not be very obvious for anybody. It's gonna be martial weapon proficiency. So I have been using a staff up to this point because by having the monk level, we have access to flurry of blows, which means I have an additional attack with monk weapons, which the staff is. So it's better than using any other weapon for this point in time. But for the future, I will not be going for staffs. I'm going to be using different weapons, martial weapons. And for that, I need to have the proficiencies. Not only that, but even more importantly, my next class to use is going to be the Eldritch Knight. And this one, as you can see over here, has a requirement of martial weapon proficiency. I will explain more about this class once we start putting points into it. For right now, just know that I am going for martial weapon proficiency for this requirement and for my weapon of choice later. In terms of spells, I think I was going for Vanish. Level 2, I'm going for Sense Vitals for sneak attacks. And level 3, I was going for Displacement. So there we go. 1 more AC, 2 more in strength, breath weapon goes higher in damage, martial weapon proficiency, Vanish, Sense Vital, Displacement. Done. Next up, we can go for Soziel. Cleric, all the way. Typical stuff. And for him, since he is in melee, mounted, I'm gonna give him outflank as well. We want outflank on as many of our frontline characters as possible. So outflank it is. If I was going for a more spellcaster oriented type of cleric, which is what I'm going to be doing with Cordampina, I would not give him outflank. I would prefer to go for something like maybe spell focus, something like that. But since I'm using him more as a buffer and then move in and help out with damage, outflank can help. Next up, let's go for our BFT, Cordampini. So level 9, we're gonna get Shared Transmutation. So from this point onward, we can start expending points from our Arcane Reservoir to change the Transmutation spell with a range of Personal to a range of Touch. This will play a big role in a lot of things we're gonna be doing from here on out. It's kind of like Infusion from an Alchemist, but only for Transmutation spells. So the typical stuff here. And for our feats, we are going to go for Spell Penetration. Because until this point, we have been using a lot of spells which are not subject to Spell Penetration. But once we start going for the higher level spells, like let's say for example, if I want to use Phantasmal Killer, this one is affected by target spell resistance. And I do want to go for illusion spells. So I want to try and take care of the spell resistance of the enemies if possible. For my spell selection, I purchased some scrolls yesterday in the last episode. God damn it, I don't remember. I don't remember which ones they were. I picked up the Scroll Scriber's Kit. I picked up Stone Skin, which I already had actually. So learn. I picked up Shout. Learn. And I picked up Invisibility Seeing. Learn. I also picked up Foss's Cunning. Yep. Take that. I can also give you Edge of Force, which we got recently from one of our campaign fights. Okay, so that's it. So let me go over the level up again. Now we can see the spells that we want to take. So take that, take that, take that, and take that. Spell pen. Oh. Okay. So now from the available choices, I probably want to take Shadow Conjuration. Because like I said, I'm going to be going for Illusion later on. And this gives us some versatility. Rainbow Pattern I kind of like. But it's a maximum of 24 HD of creatures, so it's not going to hit. Maybe too many, it breaks with damage. I think I might want Bone Am I even going to use it? Oh, God damn it. Sorry, I always pick my spells and then I get confused again. But I think the ones I really need for level 4 are already here, which is Invisibility, Dimension Door, Animate Dead, Stone Skin, Phantasmal Killer. Yeah, so I have what's needed. I can just pick whatever I want. So I don't want to bother too much with this. Shadow Conjuration for some fun, maybe eventually. And here I could go for Protection from Energy. It would not be bad. I could also go for Bone Shatter, but I think my Clerics can deal with this. Could even go for Beast Shape. And see how this works on... On what? My doggy? I can take it and try. Although, am I ever gonna... No. Never mind. I'm never gonna use this. I'll take this one. It's a... No, I can learn from a scroll. Choices and choices, man. I could even take Battering Blast. Do I want to take this? I might want to take this, actually. Reduce Person Mass is also not terrible. Especially once we get Legendary Proportions. I'll take this. I'm sorry for the indecision, I swear. I didn't mean to spend so much time here. But yeah, I'll take these. None of them are crucial. I'm just taking them to try them out at some point. Done. Next up, much easier to level up. Going for land here, Crusader. Stealth and Perception. And I'm gonna give you Snapshot. So what Snapshot does is, while you are wielding a ranged weapon, you threaten an area within your melee reach. You can make attacks of opportunity with that ranged weapon. You do not provoke attacks of opportunity when making a ranged attack as an attack of opportunity. So, since I want to have land mounted on Mr. Poppers or Timmy and send him in, he can also have attacks of opportunity in the battle. So I'm going to take this. Camellia, also easy level up. Trickery, Perception. And for you, I want weapon focus on Heavy Crossbow. We also get level 5 spells. Sela. Sela is going to keep on going for Paladin. Perception, Persuasion, and I'm going to give her one more point in Arcana. Because if I want to give her a level in Hell Knight, which sometimes I like doing, I do need Arcana 2. Okay. And for the feat, very simple, improved critical on our longsword. So we can now crit on a higher threat range when we're using our longsword. Level 2 spells as well. And finally, we're gonna go for the two other characters that I have not been playing with all this time. The first one being Regill. Now, I think there's maybe a number of options you can go for Regill. You can dip in a lot of different things to make him stronger. You can even give him points in Alchemist for the mutagen, stuff like that. I think I'm just going to go for a very simple level up process here because I won't be playing with him too much. At least I don't plan on it. So I'll just keep going on him as a Fighter Armiger, which is his base class. He also has 1 point in Hell Knight, but Hell Knight level up seems so crappy to me. honestly. I don't like any of this stuff. I just prefer the feats from the fighter, so I'm gonna go for the fighter. Something to note. Regill starts with 2 weapon fighting, weapon finesse. He also has weapon focus on the gnome hooked hammer, which is the weapon he comes with. He has weapon specialization on that same weapon, so he deals more damage with it. And then he also has weapon training, which means more attack and damage rolls. Awesome. And he also has fighter's finesse on those same weapons. So basically, if he is using a gnomed hook hammer, everything is set up for him to deal more damage with that weapon and for him to be able to use dexterity for his attack rolls instead of strength. So with that in mind, on my first level up, I'll just give him whatever he has. Not gonna bother too much with this. Actually, I could give him mobility in case I want him to fight defensively at some point. Though I don't see it happening, but just in case. And right now, I'm gonna give him, you probably guessed it, outflank. And other than outflank, we go for more 2-weapon fighting. No, not what I wanted. Wait, give me a second. 2-weapon. Improved weapon fighting. So, second attack with the offhand weapon, albeit at the -5 penalty. Something to note, by the way. The gnome hooked hammer counts as if you were dual wielding. That's why we're taking these kinds of feats. So, outflank and improved weapon fighting. Moving up to level 8, we give him more dexterity. And we give him his usual things here. Armor training, this just makes it so that he has more dexterity bonus, yep. Level 9, keep going for fighter here. And I will give him improved critical on his gnome hooked hammer, so more crits. And as a bonus feat from the fighter, I will give him double slice. So what double slice does is, you add your strength bonus to damage rolls made with your offhand weapon. Now, it says strength over here, but if you do have weapon finesse and... I forget the name of the other one. In this case, we're gonna get a mythic feat for it. You can also still apply your dexterity bonus instead of strength. So even though it says strength here, if you have the appropriate feats, you will have dexterity being used. As for his mythic feats, I will give him Master Shapeshifter, because now we have Cordampini capable of passing transmutations to other people. So he's taking Master Shapeshifter over here. And for his second one, he is gonna go for Weapon Finesse Mythic. So, when using Weapon Finesse, you may also use the Dexterity modifier instead of your Strength modifier on your damage rolls. So, more damage. You may be wondering, why am I gonna play with this guy in melee and not give him any kind of defensive feats? The reason is simple. It's because I'm gonna mount him. He's not gonna have an animal companion of his own, at least not for right now, but there will be an item soon-ish that will allow me to actually mount my friends on that animal companion, and he is gonna be safer that way. So I don't have to put a lot of defensive feats on him because I'm gonna be relying on the animal companion to actually do the tanking for him. In terms of gear, let me see if I have something to give him. Your armor is better. I already gave you the special hooked hammer. And I don't think I care too much about anything else here. This is for natural weapons only. Yeah, I think this is it. Nothing else to give him. I could give him more intelligence. Or make him immune to compulsion effects. It's not bad. I guess. You can be immune to compulsion effects. Last but not least, Cordampina. So Cordampina is gonna get the typical stuff here. She's gonna level up as a pure cleric, at least for right now. We probably are gonna give her some lore master levels later on, and a dip for some specific reasons. I will go into spell focus evocation because she's gonna be using evocation spells. Not right now, but later on. Keep going in cleric, more wisdom. Same stuff as we've been doing. We now have guarded earth as part of our domains. And we're gonna get greater spell focus in evocation over here. Okay. Sorry. There you go. We also get access to level 5 spells, which is awesome. In terms of mythic feats. For mythic feats, I'm gonna go for something very simple right now. I could also go for impossible domain and give myself an additional domain, something like madness, which is quite good. But I think for the time being, what I want the most is spells. So I'm gonna be taking abundant casting. I want to have more spells on my clerics. So abundant casting gives me +4 spells up to level 3. And on my second mythic rank, I'm gonna go for improved abundant casting. So even more spells for levels 4, 5, and 6. There you go. So, time to prepare our spells. You can see here we have a lot more than what Sozil has, right? So level 4 we have this, he has this. So, for level 1, I want Magic Fang to give my pet. And I'm gonna be playing, let's see, I'm gonna be playing with my main character in melee, Big Bird, Doggy Doggerson, that's 3, and then Regill or his animal companion, which means 4 Shields of Faith here. Done. I would like to take at least 2 Bless, probably 2 Remove Fear. And this would give me room for 2 Unbreakable Hearts. Okay, it sounds like a good lineup here. For level 2, I don't think I need Eagle's Splendor here. I definitely want Owl's Wisdom to make my Guarded Earth better. I want Bone Fists. Maybe 2 casts, we'll see. In terms of bull strength, so again, it's gonna be my main character. It's gonna be Sela, Big Bird, and Doggy Doggerson. But one of them already has a +4 belt. And actually, this depends on what my BFT is doing. So my BFT is buffing with this. On level 2, he is buffing like this. I could also use strength for extra buffing here. But that would mean that if I go for strength, I'm gonna be taking out one of these. I guess I prefer the strength over the charisma here. An animal aspect to trigger off the master shapeshifters. For level 3, I'm gonna be taking heroism, stinking cloud, and haste, I'm guessing. I could also take web, would also not be bad. And for level 4, I want critical invisibility, and I suppose I will take stone skin, just to make my front line a little bit sturdier. So with this, I no longer need to worry about bull strength on Cordampina, sorry. So we'll take this out. I am gonna take Eagle's Splendor to make up for the fact that we lost it from our BFT. So this is for Cordampina, main character, Sela, and that's all. I want an additional protection from alignment, communal. I want remove paralysis. And at this point I can kind of take whatever I want. I'm gonna take one more Bone Fists just in case. And I can take one more of these. suppose so. For level 3, we want the very important Archon's Aura. We want Delay Poison, of course. We want Resist Energy Communal. At least 2 of them. Magical Vestment, I think Camellia is already giving it to Scylla. And nobody else can really use it. Except maybe Regill. But Regill might not be too much of a concern here. So animate dead to be insulated. And then I can go for another prayer. Or additional 2 prayers. Like this. Level 4. We want this for our domain slot. And then I want to give Crusader's Edge to my main character and Scylla. Could also give it to Regill. I want Death Ward on myself. And probably Scylla and Big Bird. I cannot remember if I really need freedom of movement. So when in doubt, I'll just do this. Okay. Level 5. We take Burst of Glory. This is personal, yeah. I'm gonna take 1 True Seeing. Maybe 2 if necessary. I want Angelic Aspect for sure. I will want Pillars of Life because it heals and damages undead, and we're going to be facing off against some undead here. And other than this, I can probably go for Bone Shatters to try and fatigue or exhaust the enemies. So something like this sounds good to me. Or I could go for an additional True Seeing and take out 1 Bone Shatter. I'm trying to think of how many enemies are actually going to use stuff like invisibility. Or displacements and blurs and whatnot. I don't think there's that many. Okay. To play on the safe side, we'll do this. Okay, so you are done. I won't be taking Soziel, but I might as well just prepare his spells anyway before I forget. Level 3 is fine, level 4 is fine, level 5. You can take this as well. Or even this. And then you can take Angelic Aspect. And finally you can take True Seeing. You are done. I can also give you your spells if I need to. You have the important one over there. You have Remove Paralysis and maybe one of these. And for level 3 I can give you that. Ah, Camellia, right. So Camellia, she has an additional level 2 spell here. I'm going to take Bark Skin. For level 3, I'm actually going to take out the Animate Dead and bring in Soothing Mud. No, I can only cast it once per day. Never mind. It's only usable like once per day. Level 4, I still want my Greater Magic Weapons. And for level 5, I definitely want Animal Growth to clutter up the screen. And I'm gonna take Righteous Might as well, because it's only the main slot here. Okay, looking good. Scylla. Ah, right, we have something good on Scylla here. I think the best one is gonna be always Aura of Greater Courage. When you cast this spell, you strengthen your Paladin's Aura of Courage until the end of its duration. All allies within that aura are immune to fear, magical or otherwise. Being immune to fear, very good. The range is... I don't remember. It's like 15? Or 30? What is my thing? Oh, it's only 10 feet. So anybody in melee, basically, is going to be immune to fear. Alright. So let me just check. Spell, done. You have no spells. And I have no spells to memorize. Okay. With this, let's go back. We're gonna rest, and we are gonna go assault Drezen.
Move aside.
Ah, actually, before I do this, let me actually rearrange my items. So Sawzil won't be coming. So give me the good stuff here. Take that out. You keep your brother's shield there. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. And Lan, I don't need that. I can kind of take that. I want this. And the fireball thingy can go for Cordampina. Okay, so... they don't get sorted by date. Okay. Okay, so Cordampina, you can take this stuff. You can take away the heavy mace and the buckler. You're not going to be using them. And you are using the Crypt Raider's armor. I guess I can also give you this, which is better. For more constitution. Oh, this is... I thought it was medium armor, never mind. So put that. Maybe you would be better off with this one. Yeah. It is lighter. Okay, good. Who actually has the helmet of... Wisdom, I think, is Camellia. Which is fine. The belt of giant strength... I have to level up my pets also, I nearly forgot. You can have this one. And if I level you up... We do this. We do that. Let's give you outflank. More strength. And then over here... I am gonna give you, I think I can get it right now, crane style. Yep, crane style. Awesome. So you can go. I can't see Big Bird for some reason, but okay. I'm gonna level him up later then. So items, I was looking at items. You can have this one. You can have that. It's important you don't get disabled. I want you to have this to heal more with your channel energy. Even though you don't have a lot because your charisma is kind of low. And I can give you a better bow. Yep. Ah, we are just on the medium there. If I take that, okay, if I take out the scrolls, I have enough. Okay. Regill, you are done. Okay. Let me rest and we'll go. In terms of scroll scribing, I actually want to test something. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Can't I scribe? I cannot scribe animal aspect. I was kind of looking forward to that. I can scribe mirror image though. Let's do one of these. How do I do this? I have to press OK? Yeah. Okay, begin resting.
Rich girl.
Rich girl. Okay, so with this, we are good to go for Drezen. So take the usual, not you, you. Okay, so Regill, Sela, Camellia, BFT, and my Cleric. Idabeth and the Queen. Eagle Watch and new recruits, listen up. I pressed space. Today we're the tip of the sword in Iomede's hand. Dead or alive, we will rip out the fangs of the abyss. To arms! For Mendef! For Canabres! We're gonna win, Battering ram. Reminds me of Age of Empires 2. And there they go. Onward, Crusaders! And we are gonna enter on this side. So over here. This is where we enter with Regill. If you chose to enter, storm the gates or lead the frontal assault, I think you also enter through the main gate. And if you go with Nura, you actually start on a basement level. So, I will need just 1 second, but I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do all of this. And I'm just rearranging. I would want something like that. And for the formation, this sounds good here. You can go there, you go here. And then I guess my BFT stays in the middle. Sounds good to me. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I had to get some water. So, first things first, we're gonna arrange our buff setup here. Because now we have Regill with us. In terms of enlarged person, I wanted... you are banned from casting, okay. I want powerful change for both myself and Scylla. We don't want it for Regill because he uses dexterity. So this is the first thing to do. Shield, you two can take. Mage armor, we're gonna give to Mr. Doggy Doggerson as well. Mirror image, only on myself. Blur, I will also want on Doggy Doggerson. I know the name is very good. Aura of Greater Courage, 10 minutes per level, so that's a lot of time. Normal buff for Scylla. Bark Skin, we're gonna put it over there as well. And for now, also on Regill. Okay, so Bull Strength, I'm gonna ban you from casting. And I'm gonna have you cast with Powerful Change to get even more bonuses. And I want it on my main character and Scylla. If I had a lot more spells, I would also place on these two. Let's see if I do. I spent 4 spells over here. And a lot of charges as well. But let's see how this goes. Magical Vestment Shield over there, that's what I want. The Magic Weapon Greater is gonna be on you 3. I'll put it on Regill instead. Animal Growth will now be part of our buffing routine. I'm gonna put it on Big Bird. Let's see exactly how big Mr. Big Bird is going. And Animal Growth is the reason why I'm also enlarging Scylla. Because if you enlarge a character, they can no longer mount their mounts because they're gonna be like the same size. But if you also enlarge the mount, then you can put an enlarged character on top of them. Shield of Fate is important. I'm gonna place on you 4. Eagle Splendor goes for you 2. Bone Fist goes for everybody. Owl's Wisdom I want on you. Archon's Aura I want on you. Crusader's Edge, I only have 2 of them, right? Yeah, only 2. And Death Ward, I am gonna put it here, here, and I suppose there. And Freedom of Movement goes over here and on herself. Because if she gets paralyzed, she gets screwed over. Like this, she can free the other people. Angelic Aspect, important on yourself. This is normal, and this is important. Yes. True Seeing, also important on a main character. Cat's Grace, yeah, we can spin some more stuff over here. Main character, Big Bird and Doggy Doggerson are going to be the ones receiving it. Heroism. Yep. Basically everybody. And then for the animal aspect, let me see. This is a +4 competence bonus to CMB, which would be good by itself on my animal companions to trip. Monkey gives us athletics. Raccoon gives us trickery and stealth. And Raptor gives us movement speed. Since I'm not going to benefit from anything over here right now, on the people I'm going to put it on, I'm going to just use Raptor. So here I'm going to go for Share Transmutation. And then do it on you two. Yeah, because these are the people that have Master Shapeshifter. Do you also have it, Camellia? I forget. No, I gave you Rapid Shot. Okay. This is also important. I am questioning, though, if I have enough level 2 spells to use here. So, 2... Six. Seven, 8, 9. Okay, and I think she has 10. So it's enough, but I'm basically out of level 2 spells at this point. I will have 3 level 3 spells. Okay, maybe I want to take out on these two here. And even on you. I'll just place them over here. Over on them, I mean. This would give me 6 Stinking Clouds. Let's do it like this. Alrighty. So, let's see how this goes. Normal buffs are done. I want to keep my eye on this here. I gave my Extend Wand to my main character for hasting purposes. Okay, that's good. So...
I will not.
Oh, right. Let me just do this as well. You guys go over there. And for level 1... I can put stuff like over here. Stuff that I might want to use on occasion. Okay. Storm buffs are applied.
Everything has a price.
Let's go for important buffs. Yeah, we spend all of our transmutations here. Let me get some more. Buff. All of them are gone. Same thing. Okay. So let's see if things are working well. Well, Big Bird is gigantic right now, as we can see.
Rely on
Sela should also be enlarged. And let's look at our stats right now. So I am currently at 34 strength, because I get a +4 from Dragon Disciple, +4 from Enlarged Person, because of the powerful transmutation, and +6 from Bull Strength as well, because of the powerful transmutation. That's a +12 right there. Quite good. If you look at Sela, she's also at 32, because she has the +4 from Master Shapeshifter, and then the same thing from Bull Strength and Large Person. And looking at Regill, he doesn't have that much, sadly. Actually, I should have given him Cat's Grace. I forgot about that. Cat's Grace, there. Okay, so buff.
I always have the upper hand.
Speak with your actions, not your
And
words.
I could even maybe use Reduce Person on yourself, but I don't think I need to.
Should we proceed?
So yeah, 29 dexterity right now. I am dealing between 15 to 20 damage. Let me actually see what happens if I reduce person on this guy. How much the damage goes down.
Commander.
So yeah, 15 to 20, 15 to
I will
20,
see this
15 to
through.
20,
Stay on your toes.
15 to 20. Powerful transmutation, reduce person on him.
Ba and Ritzi.
Decide already.
Never mind, it just goes up. Okay, 33 decks. Sounds quite good. Do you want anything like from here? I don't think so. Okay, enough preparation. I'm sorry, it does take a while.
I will help where I can.
So you mount up. And I have no other people to mount right now. Let's just move in. We have some Hell Knights, we have Crusader supplies. I think you can rest over here for free. And...
I found something.
People are fighting over there. I think there's a Nabasu in this area. So I don't want to move up with everybody. I just want the people that have Death Ward. Which would be Sela... Oh, right. I have to level them up. Big Bird and my main character. Okay, so one more step in the level up process. I'm sorry. It's an important one, though. Because now we get Crane Style. Which means more AB and more AC. And what is the Bullying Thrill? Because I forget. Whenever a bull is succeeded a bull rush, overrun, or trip combat maneuver, after fully resolving, it gains a +2 morale bonus on attack and damage rolls until the end of its turn. Okay, quite nice. And he also has Pounce, once he got level 7, which is quite nice. Alright, so, you two can freely move, the rest cannot.
How much
At least until I kill the Nabasu. Okay, so charge in.
Together?
Charge in. No!
No reason to pause.
It's because I leveled up Big Bird. God damn it. Seal amount, please. Okay, more people showing up. A couple of shares there. Ah, there we go. I just saw him. There's a Nabasu right there. Let's have Sela mount a bird and go for the Nabasu. There he is. I can even charge him. You cannot.
The inheritor.
But you can move.
My blade.
You can shoot at him.
Wide open.
Doggy Doggerson, you can start fighting on this region here. Let me actually give you your stuff as well. Okay. And you guys are just fine as you are. Yeah, there goes a... Actually, okay, so we do have some hold persons going out here. Thankfully, we are okay. And Sela got paralyzed, which sucks, of course. Sela, let's not have you killed, please. Remove paralysis. Big Bird, help out. Are you gonna make me cast a spell to save her right now? Ugh. I think I may have to. Yeah, because there is at least one person targeting her. Well, let's see if she holds on. If she's taking too much damage, I'll just cast a Sinking Cloud. The Nabasu is going down. Yeah, she's taking a couple of hits here. Okay, let's not let her go down here. Let's just do this. Okay, good. Where are you on your remove paralysis? Still casting, okay. Okay, she's back. Mount up. Focus on the Nabasu. He's being annoying. Down he goes. And now we can move freely and just kill whatever we need.
I'm done with you.
There goes Regill. God damn it. Stupid hold person already.
Together we stand.
Okay, and for the rest you can simply
war.
use some potions.
Never a dull moment.
Alright. We have... Ooh, Hell Knight gear. Okay, we can go into the barracks. I'm gonna clear out the courtyard here first.
Don't know?
I will
Don't
help
care.
where I can.
I think now we're okay to
must
move
either
in
break their
and not
party
worry about Nabasu.
Crush their spirit. You must
Close
Babals,
ranks.
sheer. More babals. Regill, let me just move you a bit. Don't want you in the middle of all that.
No mercy for the wicked.
You little bitch. You're actually going for my back line. Sila, help.
Into the fray.
Oh, he went for the... Okay. He went for an ally, actually. Who is taking damage? Oh no, she went for Camille. I did not see her.
The spirits demand your blood.
Dead. Okay. We're good. Alrighty.
Follow me. Or
Don't care about that loot right now. I'm gonna heal up Doggy Doggerson. Okay, he must have been crit because he has 45 AC.
aside.
Ah, before I forget, because of this area.
Let us
I
not
definitely want
hesitate.
protection from fire and resistance from fire.
Una Adayanam.
Okay.
Una Adayanam.
This should make us a lot more at peace with what's coming up. And I'm also gonna give me electricity resistance.
Una Adayanam.
And we're also gonna go for a haste. So, extend, haste. Very nice. And the Minotaur is actually not the dangerous enemy here. It's gonna be spellcasters, but he is in range, so we're gonna go for him.
require my counsel.
Open your heart.
I do require your counsel.
Attack.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
Heads will roll.
Yeah, this is the danger area here. They also like to cast Icy Prison. I'm thinking I'm gonna try and disable them. Let's see, maybe he casts that on somebody with freedom of movement. Is kind of my hope. He's dead already. Do I even need Stinking Cloud? Do I just kill them?
Split you in half.
They do cast fire spells, but I'm well protected against that. I'll try to just kill them. I can even charge, because our turn is just about up. God damn it, Regill. Let's have you save him. And Doggy Doggerson, charge. Got tripped. Got killed. Is he frozen again? No, he's fine, he's fine. It's just the cold damage
They
there.
touch on mistakes.
Run there. Pretty. Is he getting shot by archers is my question. Yeah, he is. Okay. So let's move back, actually. Just move back. We're gonna heal you up soon.
We shall overcome.
But my front line is gonna kill all of this very quickly. Yep. Fire spells do nothing against me. Let's regroup. We can take this stuff here. And we will be going for the chapel first.
I am helpful, am I not?
You are very helpful, Camellia.
How much longer, I wonder?
Okay, so
Should we proceed?
we should proceed. I agree. But first we need healing. So use and use. Good.
Now what?
In terms of haste, how much do I have? 40 seconds should be enough. There are gonna be some very annoying enemies right here, which I would love to avoid what they do.
I do things my way.
I can kind of do it with Stinking Cloud, or I can try and bait their spells, which are these Shadow Demon votaries. You have Fortitude 13 and you have Reflex 13. The reason why these guys are so annoying is because they can cast Phantasmal Web and Phantasmal Putrefaction, which drain stats, which is always very, very annoying and hateful. So I can try and bait out some spells with my Doggy Doggerson, or I can try to disable them straight up by using a Stinking Cloud here. Speaking of which, can I get this one more time? I can. No, 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 Doggy! Jesus Christ, don't do that. Scared the poop out of me. Hold position.
I will not be trifled with.
Get over here.
Always
I want to
watch your
see
back.
at least one. There we go. So, not that. Cancel. Increase DC. Stinking Cloud. There. And let's see if they fall down. If they fall down, we're good. If they don't fall down, we'll have to adapt.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
One disabled. The other one not disabled. Okay, so next approach. Let's send Mr. Doggy Doggerson
and
in.
take from the poor. It's my way of supporting equality.
He's casting a lightning bolt. Really? That's mostly okay. You shoot him.
You are today's sacrifice.
I'm gonna wait until he gets disabled before I jump in, because I don't want to get caught by that. Fireball, that's fine. Ah, and there he goes. Screw you, bitch.
No glory without risk.
He also got tripped. There we go. We have a Mad Khaled over here. I think this guy hits somewhat hard and accurately, if I remember correctly. 24 AC, plus 30, 25, 20. It's not too bad. I can just charge him, or I could pull him into the Stinking Cloud. His Fortitude save is 17. I can just kill him in a charge, I think.
don't need anyone's sympathy.
Okay, so combat is over.
Don't
You
care.
can charge from there, but you can charge from here.
A bright future
Charge.
awaits us.
Charge. Doggy Doggerson, charge.
What's on your mind?
You three,
Do
shoot.
not hold back.
You should fall down right away.
They will break against our resolve.
You little bitch. I hate it so much when they do this. They just ignore the fact that they don't have line of sight. Or a free passageway. Where is he even going? Dude, stop. I think he's going for Camellia. Yeah, he's going for Camellia. You bitch! He dispelled Sela. Okay. I would love to not get hit by him,
Go
if
for
possible.
their hearts.
Just don't do anything. Just stop. He still smacked her. I swear. Dude, this bird is gigantic. It is definitely a downside to playing with it.
Well,
Well, you say. Heal up.
I appreciate
again.
privacy.
Let's check out the items we picked up, see if there is anything useful right now. We picked up the Cloak of Bloodsint. +2 resistance, and if you are under rage, you have attack bonus. Okay, we do not rage here. Armor of Dispersion. Medium armor. Each time an enemy confirms a critical hit against the wearer of this +2 eyed armor, the enemy is affected by the equivalent of the spell magic. Ah, this is why she got dispelled. Okay. Not bad. +1 great axe, we don't care about that. Okay, keep going.
Move us. Time
A
to
dretch.
stretch me muscles.
If no.
Good night. something secret over here. We can rest over here on the camp supplies. Rod of Mysticism. I'm gonna look at that in a second. This rod grants the wielder the ability to cast up to 3 spells from Oracle or Cleric spell list per day that are maximized as though using the maximized spell feat. Works up to level 6. Yep, I will take that. And let's from Drezen. Lady Galfried. Oh, this is too long. It might be relevant. Lady Galfried, Drezen has fallen. The city is lost and may you be damned. May you be damned for sending us here, for not telling us that the worst fate isn't death, for promising the protection of your holy banner which did not save us from the monsters, for not being with us. Where were you when the squad of smiling knights was dying but did not cry for mercy, but held the pathetic little street leading to the temple? Where were you when our blood filled the gutters and mixed with the sewage? Where were you when our will and our spirit was broken, beaten, and left sobbing like a wharf wench? Your throne is built upon the corpses of naive fools and adventurers hungry for glory. I realized this when the demons brought Commander Verstal into the square and threw him into Sarenrae's healing font, and then lit the fire beneath it. The commander was boiled alive for 3 days, while Sarenrae's only once merciful but now cruel blessing prevented him from dying. His skin was covered with blisters and slid off his flesh. Ugh. We stood in the square and watched the cold wind torturing our own naked bodies. Our blood flows from our wounds as if it's trying to flee this horrible place. Deprived of water, our throats crack and bleed. Deprived of food, our stomachs dry out and wither. For 3 days the commander could not die. His meat grew grey and smelled so sweet. I hated myself for wanting to taste it. Commander Verstal stopped screaming by the first midnight. By dawn he could only grunt. On the 3rd morning, this stern man, who had no mercy for himself or his enemies, was crying like a baby. His tears were endless. He was literally cooking in them. Then the fount finally cracked and he died. The new ruler of Drezen, the demoness Minago, dined on his flesh. But she was not greedy. Each of us prisoners tortured with hunger received a piece of the commander. Do you know what a person cooked alive for 3 days smells like, Galfrey? Writing this pains me greatly. Some terrible insect stung my hand during the battle. Now it has swelled to twice its normal size and it's the color of raw beef. The skin is about to burst. The heat is melting me, body and soul. But I will finish this letter so you will know all. Because there will be at least a drop of justice in this, if you are brought to understand what has happened to us because of you. When I finish writing, the demon will send the letter to you with the last of the charmed doves you gave to Commander Verstal. They ate the others. This letter will earn me a chance. I will crawl at their feet and beg for mercy. I will give any oath, because I can't take it anymore. Enough is enough. And may you be damned. Not your loyal servant anymore, Knight German. Okay. Not very good news. Are you encumbered because of the rod? Come on. Okay, I'll just take this off then. It doesn't matter. We still have our buffs for a long time, I guess. Yeah, 5 minutes. We can still keep going. We have a place to rest over there. We have a place to clear out corruption over here.
The deed is done.
Long ago in this temple, Iomede's clerics blessed the Crusaders on their way into battle against the forces of the Abyss. Okay. The statue of Iomede rises above desecrated paraphernalia of the temple.
Make way.
And here's when we're going to start jumping into the temple and clearing out the rest of this area. I need something from here. I nearly forgot. This stretch is important. Because...
Rely
oh, come on. Game. I think she's too large to pick this up. Game.
Lead on.
God damn you. He drops a key. A sooty steel key. Which you want. You
I will
definitely
help
want
where
it.
I can.
Like I was saying. We are about to enter the area to explore the rest of the chapel over here. Man, she is just so absolutely large. It is way too much. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that for the next episode where we're gonna clear out the chapel and clear out, hopefully, most of Drezen. But yeah, we'll see. As always, my friends, I want to thank you all for being here with me in the channel, watching some Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Questions, suggestions, anything at all, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. It is a free and easy way to support the channel, and many more videos are coming out soon. I hope to see you all in the next episode, and until then, stay safe everyone.